All right, hello and welcome everybody to our very first ever Rainbow Six Siege match here at Saints Gaming. This is Dan Danner's banner on the commentary desk and first time here behind the Saints Gaming commentary desk. Welcome.
Hey, I'm Hyper Gaming. How's it going?
Definitely looking forward to this. Been anxious for it all day. Now, let's take a look and see where they decide the ban for game number one. Coastline is the pick.
And we got Jackal going out first ban. It's a very nice ban on Coastline here. Jackal's a good roam eliminator, and eliminating that, there's a lot of roam presence on this map, so that'd be a good ban.
Okay, so this isn't just some sort of like ranked ranked scarring you ban kind of thing.
No, Jackal is a very overpowered op for roam clearing, and this map does have a lot of roaming on it.
Fair enough, and I know a lot of people don't like Monty, so this doesn't really surprise me.
Yeah, Montaigne is also a big, huge, pretty much meat shield. Peek around him, and you can get a couple of picks there. So that's a good ban there too.
All right, so.
Oh, and the bandit coming out.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
We might see a lot of Cade playing unless Cade gets banned here.
Yeah, 'cause he's the only one who could at least somewhat mimic what he does, right?
Yeah.
And
And
lastly, the
Mira.
Mira. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a ban seen a lot on Coastline.
I was gonna actually ask if that was like map specific or what in that one, but you already touched on it. Good, good.
Hookah and billiards going first. That is necessarily the default site on Coastline. A lot of teams like going penthouse. Don't see too much of double bars, but hookah and billiards is normally the default site.
All right, now as someone who's watched his share of uh, pro league, but at the same time, I've not really like asked the simple questions. Do the attackers get to see which one they've picked, or they have to scout it out with the drone?
So right here is pick phase. So
Mhm.
you pick your five ops, and then all 10 ops show up on player screen.
Right,
And then six pick phase, which is happening right now. One person from each team can pick a different operator.
and it's hidden or something, if I
Yeah,
believe, right?
yeah. And then when they go into game, the operators at the top, shown by the scoreboard, those go away, and then you drone as an attacker, and you try and find the bomb site.
Okay, so you can't see that
No.
as a defender, or no,
Yeah,
as the attacker.
as the attacker. Yeah, yeah. You try and find the bomb site, and obviously who's picked.
Gotcha, gotcha. And I'm sure we'll start seeing some patterns as the day goes on. All I remember from watching a bunch of Rainbow is that these guys on the bottom here, Thermite, Habana, and Thatcher, seem to be pretty standard across everything, from what I understand.
Pretty much, yeah. There's a lot of hard breach, which is Thermite and Habana's job. They breach reinforcements on walls. There's a lot of that in every map, and once you get those walls open, there's a lot of room for rotating through the map. A lot of kill holes that can be opened. A lot of angles through different rooms, causing to cut off rotates, and it's harder for the defenders to take back sight.
Okay.
Yo, if you get frosted tips, Nick, I'm not your friend anymore. Oh my god, I didn't do that. I did blonde.
So we have the basic rotation here going on hookah. Imagine is going to
That's right.
impact right beside him to make that rotate through the stairs. Just basic setup.
That's good enough for me. Oh, yo, Boys State is playing against the
Yes, there's always a spot that
playing against it.
I have a hard time keeping track with of them blowing all the extra holes into the walls and whatnot, getting those sight lines down. Definitely going to take a little bit, especially since I haven't seen a whole heck of a lot of coastline yet. But looking forward to it.
Yeah, a lot of holes being open on the site means a lot of entry points. But if they're blown up high enough where you can't vault through, they're mostly used for C4s and impacts and stuff like that. Anything you can toss over to counter that plant.
Gotcha.
As we can see, we have the smoke, and we also have the pulse. The pulse, I believe, is going to be playing Sunrise. underneath, um, and trying to get that intel. Also, we have a smoke who can throw his toxic babes over into the hole and deny that plant as well.
Look at those
Okay.
kicks, bro.
Neon
Look at those.
peeking, but I've got to swap over. We got Meister on the roof, and then everybody else just slowly but surely making their way into the site with their drones to at least try and be safe. Always scary.
We got Pulse, as I said, playing underneath in Sunrise, trying to get
Hmm.
that intel with his cardiac
Yo,
scanner,
you can get them from
um,
Walmart.
rotating up. We got I Prevail
Yo,
in
those aren't
office
bad weapons
area
too. I didn't
roaming,
know these were
and they did ban the Jackal, so it's going to be hard to flush out those roamers. A lot of drones and utility are going to be used to flush out the roamers. As you can see, Legion's playing in theater, and he is watching into Penthouse, and there's two attackers there. Um, and he gets one, and there's another one on Repel.
He has the first kill of the entire game going over to Imagine. Oh, if
Yeah,
you only knew.
yeah, he's right around the corner there.
I literally can only play tank.
IQ's,
So
oh,
it's so scary when they're this close and they don't realize it, trying to see if you
yeah.
can sneak something through the wall.
Okay, Thermite's going for the plant.
I don't think there's anybody who can really mess with this until it comes around. No, there we go.
Smoke,
Adderov.
Smoke just got his toxic babes out. Not in time though, as
Wow.
they did get the plant down, and we have a buck pushing down luggage. Now the retake for this is going to be a little tricky because they do have that balcony to set out on. Oh, and we have
Neon.
one prone. Nice kill by Juicy.
Yeah, Justy answering it right back though, but he does not find him. Although his
And
partner's
then
right behind him, does
now
he?
it's a
It's
one v
all down
one.
to does he? Oh. Oh, he
Oh,
spots
nice
him way
try.
too late, unfortunately. That one going over to University of North Carolina. Nice finish there from Meister.
Now, as I said for the Jackal ban for the roam clear, didn't really look like there was too much presence on aquarium and luggage. There might have been, they might have got flushed out, but there wasn't too much pressure on there, and they were able to take site pretty quickly and get that plant down. Now they're going back to hookah and billiards with almost the same setup. Oh, okay, and we get the switch to echo instead of mute this time. And we got the nomad instead of Thatcher. So nomad is a good op for holding those runouts. Her little charge you can put on a door, and if someone
Hmm.
runs out, it knocks them down. And this map is very known for a lot of runouts. There's a lot of spots you can run out and get quick peeks on angles without even being detected. And nomad cuts those off. So we'll see how they play this one out. And they're going for the same kind of setup here.
Like Lilin just has these like ideas in his head, and then when I try to convince him otherwise that like it's bad because of X reason, he's just like, well, we can do this still, and I'm like, but it's bad.
In-game sound not working. Yikes. Okay, we'll take a look at that right now.
It is working. It is working.
Yeah, you're gonna.
First match was fine, but I didn't hear
So we have Imagine going for a spawn peek here.
Oh, they're playing
Pulse is picking up someone on his cardiac sensor, probably calling him out.
Hold up, Brian.
As you can see the ping there, he did call him out. Oh, he sees two,
Hold up, Vita.
and he just falls back. He has some help by I Prevail, the Jaeger there.
Mine shield's broken. Yo, kills right.
They look like they're going for about almost the same push. They got two on Aquarium balcony there, and they have two pushing towards Sunrise area.
I pulled him too. Where you guys think you're going?
As Echo flies his drone around, he does not see anyone because he is on site, but it's good for him to move his drone around and try and get that intel. We got Imagine still playing in theater, and as you can see, there's one. Oh, one is downed.
Oh, there we go.
Does he? Now that cardiac center is very, very, very. I'm not gonna say overpowered, but is very well used by Duzzy here. Duzzy's being pushed by the Buck. Oh, and he switches to his skeleton key and gets the kill. But he does bring Buck down a little bit, actually a decent amount. He's at about 30 health here. As I Prevail's also taken down some too as well as JMB. So they're at about the same health here. As they're thermiting the wall here, they're going to open up that line of sight into the site. And now he's going to go up in the balcony. Nice kill by JMB, getting that diffuser as well. And the other two are pushing on the opposite side of the map, so they're going to have to rotate all the way around to grab that diffuser. With only 38 seconds left, that is going to be a time crunch. And someone did hit that Nomad charge. Oh, they did call out that. I think I Prevail is the one that hit that Nomad charge, and they called it out. And so that's why that thermite pushed that way. But they are paying. They're just going to go for frags here, I believe. I don't feel like anyone's rotating. Nice kill by Imagine. And Nomad is the last one to pick up as she gets tagged a little bit. And nice kill by JM Beast on the Echo.
All right, answering back. 1 for 1 on rounds. And we should be back and operational there. Sorry for the small tech error. We got the Miss Nautica fan club. Let's go. We see you, chat.
The castle strat coming out in kitchen service. I'd like to see how that plays out. I don't think I've ever seen it too much played. But if you use Castle right, he is a very, very well played op, as well as Maestro coming out in trap ops like Legion. You know, Jaeger and Mute are kind of a basic pick. Jaeger's for your ADSs. You can't throw any stuns, grenades like that, which is
Pick.
a 6 pick on both teams. Okay,
We getting sneaky. I like it.
it's funny.
Okay, it's
Both the first rounds nobody 6 picked, and the third round they both 6 picked. So they kind of coordinate that.
Yeah. Now, Castle, his whole thing is having like the armor sheets for barricading, right?
Yes.
Now, how would you properly use that per se? Like, just as
So
someone
well,
wondering.
you don't want to castle out your roamers. So you're gonna have roamers a lot, right? And your team can rip down the barricades, but it makes a lot of noise. So you don't want to castle off the site. So if you have castle barricades blocking your site in, and you only have one guy playing in, and the attackers do get in the site,
Okay.
they have site control, and it's going to be really, really hard to take that back because nobody else can get in the room as well as you, unless they rip down the barricade. And then that being said, it's really loud. So a really effective way to play castle is just kind of castling off things away from the site, or even castling yourself into an opposite room where they would push, and try and hold that yourself as well as you can, while having a rotate out of the room so you can rotate if you need to. But as you see here, it takes, I believe, 12 punches to break down a castle barricade.
Right, and they'll know that you're there by the time you take that thing down.
Yes, yeah. And either that or a breaching charge or a sledge, any soft breach in that matter.
Okay. So I know. Like, I've been just trying to pick up Castle recently, and I've definitely trapped my teammates on many occasions.
Yeah, when I first
Feels
started
bad.
the game, it's when Secure Area was still in rank.
Oh.
And there was only one site instead of 2.
Oh, we breaching.
Yeah, hot breach there.
Yeah, Cyan just jumping right into it, but nobody there. Pretty safe entry.
We got a lot of upstairs presence. They're going to play the upstairs game, the vertical game. I don't believe we have any little to none roamers upstairs. We have a Jaeger playing on near main stairs, and he does. I don't believe Thermite knows he's there. He is peeking those stairs because a lot of people do play on those stairs. But Duzzy with the first pick as Legion onto that IQ. That is a very, very good kill there because now IQ cannot call out any electronics. So any Legion mines, any ADSs, any Echo drones, she can't give the intel. And Jaeger with the second kill. Oh, and he's down. So on Capital on the trade.
Yeah, it's pretty good that they got that buck down because he was about to bombard everybody, but we see Capital here, the Yeti, trying to basically take Buck's place with that for pressure. But does he again, finding another kill, Neon going down.
And with each of North Carolina's players taking a little bit of damage, it's going to be a little bit easier to hold the diffuser that they do have down. I don't believe they know it's down because it is outside. But it's going to be a little bit easier. As Duzzy takes some damage, oh, he's going to Capital. Oh, and the nice pick by Echo on JM Beast.
Yeah, just the Nomad left. All up to Cyandu, peeks the corner.
He's going to Nomad that off. JM Beast does have a long angle on that. Just one touch by this Legion and he's dead. That's Duzzy going down and Maestro picking up Imagine.
That was definitely a tall mountain to climb there for Cyan, and looks like, yeah, like you said, Imagine taking care of it. But the Nomad was unfortunately surrounded on all sides there for the most part.
I watch Imagine play that Maestro a lot, and he's really good on that Maestro. I've seen him pick up a couple aces, and his skill with that Maestro is just unbelievable.
Awesome.
As you can see, he does pick up that Maestro again. Jussie, oh, and they're going to go with the Castle Strat on Penthouse.
Now, here I hear a lot of like videos, a lot of people just complaining about Legion. What's so painful about him?
Legion is an operator. You get hit by his little goo mine, you take 10 damage, you got to take it out. If you don't take it out, you take damage. Well, once Legion knows you hit that Legion mine, a good Legion player would either contest it if he's by it or call it out to his teammates to contest it so that they can't take that goo mine out, waste their time, and lower their health as much as they can. Even if they don't pick up on that kill, they're still losing health as the time goes by. Legion's just a nuisance because if you're down to say 5 seconds left in the round, you got to plant that bomb, and you hit a Legion mine, you got to take the Legion mine out before you can plant that bomb. So, in all reality, he is a diffuse stopper.
Oh, so you just straight up can't like defuse at all when it's in you? It just doesn't take damage but lets you do it?
Yeah, it's a prompt. It automatically makes you take it out before you can plant the diffuser. It's just all on one key. It's,
oh, that could definitely be painful. Yeah, in the last dying seconds of a round, what you're saying.
And he gets, I believe he gets eight goo mines. So if you hit all
How many,
8,
sir?
8.
Holy smokes, okay.
They load up
over
slowly.
time.
If you look on the side there, you can see them load up slowly. But I mean, if you hit all 8 and you're one operator, that's 80 health gone right there. Plus, if you don't take it out, whatever extra health has gone
Yeah,
down.
they know where you are the entire time there. That
Yeah,
makes sense. That's definitely annoying.
You hit a goo mine, you can hear the operator yell like a ow or something like that. Jaeger does get called out there in the office, and Ash is gonna push in, just slow peeking around. Jaeger's just gonna run back and forth, waste as much time as he can.
Rough knows he's there, finds him, but no.
And he's gonna rotate back now. He's wasted about a good 30 seconds of their time. Thank God he pushed out because Thatcher was coming right in through blue bar. That Legion waiting to drop on that Ash and Thatcher. He's gonna rotate back.
Okay. In the meantime, though, Yeti takes down Imagine.
We got a Buck waiting in blue bar and IQ upstairs. They're gonna play a lot of the downstairs game this time with only IQ upstairs, I believe.
Sure, taking their time getting that EMP grenade out there. Trying to be safe in this hallway as best you can, I suppose.
There's the pulse with the cardiac scanner. Doesn't see anybody, but does get droned out. And he does not know that anybody is in that CCTV area.
Yeah, as soon as he got spotted, though, just basically making a run for it to, I guess, throw off the call out.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to sit in one spot too much because once you get called out, there's probably going to be about 2 or 3 people pushing you. Oh, and Yeti picks up another one on JM Beast.
Those three were together. Kill him.
Yeti pushing into sight with Buck here. And Buck's with the grenades. I Prevail, very low health, getting picked off by the Ash. As they're slowly getting picked off here. Pulse, it also gets picked off in Bathroom. I feel like they did a lot of... UNCC did a lot of good roam clear there. They picked off all the roamers and then made themselves get on the site there. They did it very well in that round.
And then in the competitive format, how many rounds do you need to get the victory? Is it 7?
I believe it's 7, yeah.
Okay.
7 or, overtime, win by 2.
And then unlike just like casual play, you switch attacking defending after 6 rounds?
Yes.
Okay. Instead of every other round or every round?
In casual, it is every round. In ranked or unranked, now that they just added the new playlist, it is every 3 rounds. And then in competition play, it's every 6 rounds.
Actually getting the call from JSR in chat saying in this league they do BR6. So first to 6, and if they all get stuck at 5, apparently the game's just a tie.
Oh, okay.
But I do believe you're right. That's like the pro league setup.
Yeah.
For the to 7. But since we can actually end in a tie in this league, it's a little bit different. Sounds like.
I think in regular season for Pro League, don't quote me, but I believe you can end in a tie, 6-6.
I feel like you're right on that too. Yeah.
Only in regular season, though. At lands, I believe it's just overtime, win by 2.
Right. If we're wrong, I'm sure the chat will be right here to help us out.
See, the St. Clair, they've been playing the same operators, the Legion, Pulse, Jaeger, Smoke, Maestro. Maestro and Echo have been rotated in and out, but they've been playing about the same operators, and so is North Carolina. There, they've been playing. IQ, Thatcher, Thermite, the Buck, and Ash has been rotated in for Habana and some other operators. But
Yeah.
they're playing the hookah billiards room again, so let's see how well they can hold this. Imagine taking a lot of damage right off the bat there. Probably went for a spawn peek.
Oh, does find one with his cardiac sensor.
He does know he's pushing him. He's going to get off that sensor and free fire. He doesn't even know he's in the room, though. He only saw the Thatcher at the door.
He doesn't realize there's 2 nice and
Oh,
close to him.
he spotted him now.
Oh! Got a piece of him, but not enough to take him down.
He
Meister.
took
Cyandu right there, too.
Took his damage down to about 30, 35. And then also I Prevail getting taken down. The
Oh, there we
ADS
go.
picking up that nade. So Maestro, JMB is going to stay alive for this one. As I say that, he
Yeah,
does get taken down, a little bit of health. As well, he did fire back, though.
Yeah, he's answered back with a little bit of damage.
Like he was holding luggage to cut off those rotates. So there's not very much to do from luggage. So if Ash does get Ash doesn't have the diffuser.
Where is it right now?
I believe Buck had it and he got downed. It might be on Buck. they might be able to rotate the diffuser and just hold the diffuser from wherever Buck's downed.
A peeks out. Imagine finding a kill, actually. Adorov not finding the person he was looking for. Jesse just delaying on point as best he can. Making that gas work for him.
I don't even. Oh, and now he finds out that he's down. Diffuser is with Legion.
Oh,
Legion
he
does
was
not
running.
see the IQ.
Yeah.
So now they do have diffuser.
2-on-2, and it's a lot of wounded members on both sides. Anybody's game at this
IQ
point.
knows where this smoke is.
Oh, we got 10 seconds. Oh, runs in, gets smoked.
10 seconds
Smoke got the shotgun now. Knows one's downed.
5 seconds left.
If you can just hold this diffuser for two more seconds,
Oh, no.
and that is
Okay,
the
that'll do it,
round.
yep.
Operators, you are out of time.
Here I'm thinking, oh no, he's kind of far range of using a shotgun, but I guess it doesn't matter when you don't have the diffuser anyway.
See, that's the joy of this game. If you get the diffuser down in one room and you have the strategy to do it, and you all rotate that diffuser and, you know, deny them from getting that diffuser back, that's pretty much game, but or round, sorry. But if they do end up getting that diffuser back and, you know, everybody's off site, that's easier for the attackers. So you got to be really strategic on how you play that.
This is the first time we're seeing the Lion come out, actually, for the side of UNCC.
Lion did get a nerf, so before you can see the whole outline of their body. Now you can only see a ping, so he's not as hardcore anymore.
Okay. I mean, that's still decent, but it requires you to actually move while he's scanning, right?
Yeah, and it's less time. It goes by so much faster. You only got to sit and spot for a certain amount of seconds.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, so where are we setting up here this time? Looking like the first floor?
Yeah, kitchen and service. So this is the, I believe, second site that they went to. I don't believe they played. Yes, they did play Penthouse, and I believe they did lose. So looks like kitchen, service, and hookah and billiards is their favorite sites on this map.
Pretty interesting. I know they've wanted to go hard. They've only gotten this team together since basically Sunday.
Basically, yes. I do know that. I believe their first practice was Monday. Actually,
Attackers are
sorry.
heading out to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, first practice was Monday, and I don't think they had anything yesterday. So they had about one, maybe two practices before this game. There's a lot of in-game strategies that you can put together.
Oh, for sure.
You know, you can take strategies even from Pro League. A lot of strategies do come from Pro League, but a lot of strategies do come from the coaches themselves. But when you only have so much time to set up and, you know, get your team together and all that, you can only do so much. But they did prepare for this. I saw them doing some dry runs and, you know, getting themselves prepared. So they do look really prepared
there you
as
go.
Jesse gets another kill on Ash.
I mean, he traded a little bit of life for it, but wins the duel at least.
We got a Jesse on the soft room, and then
Oh, here's Lion.
also I Prevail upstairs, holding the upstairs. Oh, and there goes I Prevail on Buck. And I believe Buck's probably going to go to VIP and play that same angle that he was before he died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know in that round that we were referencing, like, he was in the right spot. He could have basically opened fire on two of the members from St. Clair, but got taken out before he could do any damage.
Yeah, timing is really key.
Yeah, here it is, here it is.
Yeah. He's going to blow open this whole floor. It's going to cut off rotates. It's going to cut off everything. Oh, and he does get down from his own Buck hole, his own skeleton keyhole.
So far, so good for Saint Squad.
So Jesse is still on the soft roam, just picking off anyone that rotates through. He's playing Blue Bar, I believe it is, or he's playing in Sunrise. He's playing in blue bar. He's going to rotate offices there and go through CC, cut off anyone that's going through the front entrance.
And not trying to be sneaky at all, just charging across like half the map if he really has to. Just peeking, trying to get some information.
I'm on my main, bro. I want that SR. I want to be masters on at least every role.
We have a lot of defenders holding angles, and now Jesse's gonna know that IQ opened up that door, and he's gonna know that someone is going through there. But I don't know if he knows that someone's on the main stairs. So if he does push this IQ, he might die from that guy on main stairs.
UNCC took this round so slow. We're down to the last 10 seconds already. We could be in for a heck of a gunfight. And imagine Jesse getting on the board, and there we go. Duzzy with the final kill, cleaning up that push, that last second push from UNCC. They took that really slow, actually.
They did. They pushed very, very slow. They cleared out one roamer, I Prevail Jaeger.
Yeah.
And then that was pretty much it. They didn't really do much from there. They opened up the top in VIP, and then that was really it. They didn't do much more. I think IQ was the only one that actually made it onto site, but wasn't on site for very, very long.
Yo, I have a blind art highlight from that Hollywood piece. Ow. I hope it's just I hope it's when I shattered the ash.
So we have this side swap here. So now
okay.
UNCC is on defense, and as you can see, hookah and billiards is the default that they are going to, and St. Clair is taking that thermite thatcher that you were talking about that you always see, and then the ash, as well as Z-Buck and IQ.
I mean, normally, from what I understand, we see Thermite's pretty standard, but Thatcher is usually because of the bandit, but UNCC actually banning out the bandits. Just kind of odd.
Thatcher, he is very useful. He takes out Legion Mines. He takes out, ADSs, anything in that sort. Cameras he only disables. He doesn't destroy them.
Okay.
But Thatcher is more or less used for bandits, like you said, arcades to get that wall. But since they don't have a bandit or arcade to stop hard breach, he's more or less probably going to be used for destroying Jaegers and Legions.
That's fair too.
Opening up Maestro cams so we can shoot them, anything like in that sort. Also, IQ can go from below, shoot any electronic, and Maestro getting the first pick on Duzzy.
Was that Spawn Peak?
I believe so. Spawn peek in Sunrise.
All right, Adarov, I see you.
I don't understand what this is. He'd be a higher DPS.
As you see, Imagine's entering through Sunrise.
How am I doing this? Look at me. I'm like straight up like murder
As you see, I Prevail is getting droned in by Jesse there, calling it all out, making sure that he knows. Oh, only if he broke that hatch, he would have fell right through, and that would have been an easy kill for Buck.
Watch yourself. He finally breaks the hatch, and the UNCC member runs for his life. Rightfully so.
They have a
Oh my god.
so close.
Almost
The
had the read.
timing. There's a lot of
Spots him, but doesn't get the hit.
he
never
gets
mind.
the wall bang, but it wasn't intentional.
It wasn't the person he was shooting at initially. Unfortunately, Cyan just kind of runs into the line of fire and gets pelted.
Yeah, so he does take down the Maestro, a lot of health, and he also takes out a Valkyrie. Not intentionally, so
Yeah, we take those.
yeah. So I believe I Prevail got the call out that someone is in kitchen, holding that kitchen angle,
As long as he
waiting
noticed that
for
there was two.
Jaeger to walk out, and no, the timing.
Oh, does he see it?
He knows someone's there because he shot the drone, obviously, and
Right.
Yeti's picking up another one on JM Beast.
Okay, I hear Jesse's bomb about to pop the exothermic charge.
Claymore is up.
Imagine's really low.
Oh.
Oh, and he gets. Oh, and that's diffuser as well.
That's scary then for the Saints squad.
So they're they just called it out. As you can see that ping.
Imagine going down too. He didn't have much health to begin with. Oof, no one home.
I Prevail gonna rotate outside and through, try and pick up Imagine. He does get the revive off. As you can see, Jaeger drop back because they know they have diffuser, and you can see someone's playing penthouse slash VIP area to hold that diffuser.
Yeah, that's all they have to do at this point, right? Just deny it, especially with these goo mines just
Yeah.
being so obnoxious.
Yeah, as you can see, he can't sprint,
Seconds remaining.
Oh, they both got poked by it. Yeah.
and that will be around. Oh,
Oh,
he
he
picks up one more. He picked up one more.
I Prevail, the master of unintentional headshots? Or completely planned? That is the question.
Somebody kill this May so I can actually do something when I get back. So I can get mine.
Kitchen service, second site. These teams don't like penthouse. A lot of teams do like penthouse. A lot of teams will go penthouse first, actually. You can see the leaderboard here. Imagine with 9 and Yeti with 7 as our top frags.
Is there any map, or not map, but any location on this map that's just like, no, just don't go here, or is it relatively even across the board?
The double bars, Sunrise and Blue Bar, is a lot of teams do play it. A lot of teams know how to play it, and if you can play it well, it's a good site. But a lot of people don't know how to play it, and so that's a no-go. Even in ranked, you won't see it. A lot of times in Pro League, you won't see it. But there are some teams that know how to play it and have been playing this game for as a
Attackers need to
team
locate
for a
and
really
defuse
long
as
time,
many
and so
bombs as they can.
they'll have strategies for it.
Okay.
Taking out the Rook this time for that extra armor.
And we
Attackers have
also, I
located a
think this is the
bomb.
first time we're getting to see JMB's gridlock.
Yes, actually. JMB's on gridlock. That cuts off a lot of the rotates. So whether it's they're shooting at it or they're getting pricked by her ability, it's still calling them out. So
Yeah, so her spikes,
seconds remaining.
like, is it just essentially just glorified barbed wire, or how does that thing work?
5 seconds remaining.
it does take damage. Or so you do take damage when you step on them. But when you throw them out, it just to explain it, it like leaps across the floor and lays out. It looks like a spider web.
Right.
And it's if you shoot it once, it breaks. But pretty much it's barbed wire on steroids to
That works.
dumb it down.
Drone ready.
Oh wait, I have the powers in this.
I mean, attackers know where this bomb is rather quickly, at least. One perk.
So North Carolina does have a lot of roam presence. Or sorry, not a lot, but a decent amount of roam presence, as Cyan does get the first pick on Duzzy.
Yeah, does he again going down early, unfortunately.
They know that Vigil's in luggage in the pre-fire.
Yeah, Braven's gotta be quite careful. It has two, like, essentially just right around the corner from him. Imagine taking some heat.
Now IQ is pushing solo with no help. So they're gonna try and take out this Jaeger solo. And Jaeger just, or sorry, not Jaeger, Vigil. Vigil just keeps pre-firing every time he walks around the corner. That's the fight to see. And he just misses it. And he's crouching every time he looks around.
Imagine finally going down.
And Vigil's gonna rotate around. Ooh, Jaeger picking up 2, JM Beast and Imagine.
Yeah, very rough attack here. Looks like for the
Jesse
Saints.
is going to pick off the Echo and try and go for the plant, I believe. But he's just going to get bum rushed.
Just
by
Jesse against the world.
everybody, yeah. Everybody, he's gonna
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get called out by everybody, and everybody's gonna rush him because they all want that kill.
Surrounded by all corners. Nicely done there from University of North Carolina. Relatively clean round for him. Only losing the one. Yeah, we're all tied up 4-4.
Yeah, we're all,
Such
this
a
is a pretty close game, actually.
what a way to start the season.
Yeah. I can just imagine everybody's, jittering in their
We
seats.
all
No
died
doubt.
this. I'm just letting you. I'm just gonna say I'm cheering.
And then we
And-
are guaranteed 2 games. It is only like a
They guys play the
2-game set, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
From what I heard before,
Yeah.
before the stream, sorry, we were talking about rules and what outfits are banned. Like you can't wear Wind Bastion outfits. You can't wear a Twitch Elite skin. Because
Oh, there's certain skins even banned.
yeah, because a lot of the time the skin will blend in with the map, so you can go not necessarily invisible, but it is so hard to spot your body and to get that kill. As well as Twitch Elite is banned because her drone has a skin on her own drone. It's like a gadget,
Right?
and it's so hard to see that drone, so they just ban it completely so that it's fair to see that drone.
Yeah, understandable if it's basically adding additional camouflage.
Yeah, it's pretty much pay to play at that point. Or sorry, pay to win.
Yeah, nobody likes those words.
Yeah.
Window barricaded. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining.
So we have the castle coming out on Penthouse.
And defuse it.
You have a Cade going to be playing in VIP. Castle is going to go for the late castle barricade on the door. He does get it off because they're not going to rush that balcony. They're going to slowly peek all the spawn peeks, see if anyone's peeking, if they didn't call it out already. Blackbeard getting all the cams, default cams. All the cams, getting all the cams is essential, even the default cams, even the ones where you're not even going to push, just in case you do have to rotate. So getting all those outside cams, even inside cams, is really essential.
I mean, if you're not going out of your way and it's just something that very well could possibly take away some information for your opponent, just go for it.
Yeah. We have Yeti. I believe he's playing 90. Yes, he's playing 90, holding a long angle on Hookah there. So anyone pushing Hookah is going to have to contest that very slowly, probably drone them out and get them to push back a little bit so they don't have to contest that long angle peak.
Okay, imagine dropping in.
Imagine's already in bathroom, knows there's someone in VIP. I believe this is I Prevail up in the hatch holding VIP.
Close.
Oh,
there we
you
go. Imagine.
Imagine picking off one.
And Jesse also got a kill in the background with that Claymore that he planted at the very start of the round.
There's JM Beast getting another on Maestro.
Get behind me.
And repelled on that window. Blackbeard on that window is really, really effective on this map because there's only so much you can shoot.
As I say, from that angle, it looks like you get nothing but shield.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
good user.
Vigil getting one. Imagine getting another.
Attackers are
Now some
activating
good cover and the
Plant is
diffuser
down. This is going to be a hard retake for Vigil. He is on the site, on the other site. I don't know if they called it out or not, but we have Blackbeard on upside down repel. And
Cyandu versus the world.
Blackbeard on upside down repel. That is
Bottom.
pretty much
Oh.
too overpowered. You most likely won't get that headshot.
I mean, even if you're in the right spot, that shield, of course, is making things so difficult for you.
As you can see, he did hit his head once, but didn't get it because that shield is there.
All right, so this should be, in theory, match or round point, game point. If it's to 6, like I was told in the chat.
I believe it is to 7 because it does not say.
No, it would say match point right now, right?
Yeah. The sledge coming up by JM Beast. He's been rotating through all the attacking ops this game here.
And then
So
I
yeah.
never touched on it earlier, but we see Zofia. Sorry if I mispronounced it, but she has 2 gadgets or something, kind of, right? Like, how does that work?
It's one gadget, but 2 different types of grenades per se.
Okay.
So
Defenders,
one's an
protect your
impact
bombs
grenade.
from being defused by
So
attackers.
that's soft breach. You can shoot at a wall. It'll open a hole in the wall. And another is a concussion grenade. So
Okay.
you shoot that and it concusses the team. Siege community calls it you're getting drunk.
Okay.
Because
So like an
your
Element in a
vision-
sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's exactly what it is. They're both the same gadget, except one you shoot and one you just throw on the wall.
Gotcha. Okay.
Grismon.
Again, may seem like common knowledge, but this is the first season we get to actually run Rainbow Six here as
Yeah.
a Saints Gaming varsity team. So a lot of this is still
5 seconds
new
left
to me
in
and
the
very
quarter.
interesting, but definitely happy we have it.
Yeah, Siege is one of those games that you can't really just pick up a controller and start playing and go pro and
Run and gun, yeah, right,
yeah,
you did.
like Black Ops, you can pick up a controller, spawn die, spawn die, spawn die.
Yeah, you get plenty of chances.
Yeah, this you die once and that's pretty much the round for you. And the advantage,
A bomb has been
the
located.
person advantage every round is so crucial. If you're in a 5v4 and you have that extra man, it is so crucial because you have an extra, say, defender anywhere on the map where he can just start picking off people, play really aggressively, and just get as many picks as he can.
Okay, Prevail, get on the board. Adorov going down. They ping out the other. They're kind of chasing him up the stairs.
I
Prevail,
prevail
another
on
one.
Another one. On Jaeger.
And Saints are kind of going in a little bit quick this time.
Yeah, they're gonna push a little bit quicker because I believe, the quick push is because they know where everybody's at. They know where everybody's gonna play. We're gonna have Blackbeard on upside down rappel again. Oh, maybe not. He gets off the rappel. Oh, he's going over to the other side. We have Desi playing downstairs. And he sees Yella and he gets the pick. He does not shoot. Oh, okay. He got the cam.
I thought since he was dashing, he would have been screwed, but he did manage to pull that trade off, and Yeti actually getting one in the meantime as well. And another one.
And
Does he
another
finally
one.
going down?
He is playing in the luggage area, so we have Vigil on very low health, and Yeti still 100%, but we do have that man advantage. That Legion Mine's a nuisance. He has it on every entry point, so they'll know whenever they enter.
And it's definitely scary right now. We're down to the final 50 seconds. Could start getting
Legion
a little
gets
urgent.
called out. He's probably going to pre-fire this. And
Oh, he
take-
didn't hit his mark.
Oh,
So unfortunate. He had the right idea, too. Just couldn't finish it off.
he's more or less, I believe he's going to go up to that drone hole up top and throw a grenade down it.
Josie breaching through, trying to find somebody.
Yes.
Imagine, though, with a nice nade.
As I called it out, he went up to the roof, and there's a little drone hole that drops down to where that Legion is sitting. He got him. But the tight angle and the diffuser, so now he knows he has a diffuse, and everybody has to rotate to try and get this. And he's going to see the punch
So he got
holes. He's
one
going to
with 10
pre-fire.
seconds. But he
And
does go down.
Blackbeard again.
Blackbeard
Clutching
coming
it
in
out.
clutch. Let's go.
Watch this. He's going to shoot that shield, and it's
Oh,
not
my
going to get
God.
it. It's a no-go on the headshot.
I need my shield, he yells out. Let's go, Jam Beast. Match point now for Sinclair College. Possibly get their first round of the season off with a W.
They are very, very close in frags. Kills, with 12 and 10 being the top frags, and then everybody else being around 6 to 5 kills.
JMP's not wasting any time. Actually, no, he does make a switch. I thought he was going Blackbeard again. But we do have the Lion this time.
Are you ulting or no?
Oh,
JM
no.
Beast with the 6 pick. We have not seen a lot of 6 picks this round, so they're not trying to. Oh, any 6 picks to that Blackbeard.
I feel like that was if he was trying to be sneaky, that's a little bit predictable, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he hovered Blackbeard. He then picked Lion, and then just went back. If you were to
protect your bombs
take a
from being
guess
defused
at
by
what he's
attackers.
picked, you could probably get that.
Yeah, with the two final kills, If I was UNCC, I would guess that they're going to bring another Blackbeard.
It's definitely been clutch so far in like the last 2-3 rounds.
Blackbeard at one point did have, I believe it was 800 health to his shield. So his shield was unbreakable.
Huh.
So they, I believe they lowered it. And they also gave him an extra one just because of how low the health is.
Yeah, so what is it now?
5 seconds
I
remaining.
believe it's 85. I could be wrong.
That's quite the difference.
Yeah.
Holy
Objective is
smokes.
to locate
I
a
could
bomb
be
and
wrong.
defuse it. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Okay? Regroup. Here, ult.
And he's in theater reinforcing, so he's gonna play the hard roam.
The attackers bomb
He's
diffuser
gonna
has
hold
been
this
dropped. Attackers recovered the
room
diffuser.
until either he dies
Attackers
or he
have
gets a couple
located
picks
bomb.
and rotates back. But usually when you reinforce and you're hard roaming, you're holding that site until you die. Unless the diffuser goes down and you try and retake site.
Now the Saints do find the bomb rather quickly. I'm guessing that you probably peeked it with her gadget there.
And the IQ is trying to shoot out that Echo drone, gets the one Echo drone. So plant denial is going to be really hard for UNCC.
Right, because that little drone could just like sting you off a plant or something, right?
It's a yokai drone. It shoots like it's not a concussion, but it also makes you
Makes you
sherms drunk. And so your visibility's dampened, as well as it stops the plant from going down.
Gotcha. Imagine, there we go, getting the opening kill onto Neon.
Low, with no ability.
The Saints, of course, one game away from taking their first game of the season. Definitely taking their time. Jesse does find them.
Jesse saw that impact nade, pre-fired the corner, but does not get the kill.
Pops through. Looking to try and answer up on his own call out.
Yeti is, I believe, rotating out of Sunrise, so he's gonna be holding that angle for a little while.
Okay, this
He's
time,
right
imagine
on
playing the
top.
vertical game.
See, imagine he doesn't open up the whole floor. He just opens up little tiny, tiny holes, just enough to see through,
Right.
but not enough for the defenders to look through and see you running around up there.
Okay, Cyandu shutting down JM Beast, so the Blackbeard off the table. It's not coming in clutch this round.
As we have Jesse with really, really low health. Oh, and Buck doesn't know that there's an Echo, I believe, sitting right next to the window.
Oh,
Oh, he saw him. It was a Legion. He saw him. He's got the
in
pick.
theory, that's even better, but we got ourselves quite the
He's on
firefight.
this-
His last 10 seconds.
He's on site, and that
Oh, there we go.
is game.
Again, this is down to the last 20 seconds before the big firefight happens. And Saints getting their first, I guess their round, or not round, game victory here in the CEA. But of course, we do have another game right after this. These guys going to be briefly taking a small break, I assume, just to pick the second map, unless it's already picked. Do you remember if it was already picked by
It
chance?
is picked, yes.
Okay, so do you remember what game two's going to be on?
I can't remember the map.
Okay, I'm sure it'll be followed up with very quickly. As we see, Imagine, just an absolute frag monster that game. 15 kills.
Imagine does love his kills.
All right, so we won't be very long. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Seems like we got quite the audience here for our first Rainbow Six match. Thank you so much. We'll be right back within 5 minutes. The players are just going to take a brief break. Then we'll get started with game number 2. We'll see you soon.